What's up, guys? MMA Coach. It's a YouTube channel. He did an excellent video recently, and he has a lot of excellent videos. Check out his channel. I'm going to leave the video I'm referring to down below. Subscribe to him. But there's one statement he said in about a 5-minute video that really resonated with me when he said, ditch the tire flipping and hammering. Guys, the truth is, those exercises are they're supplements. They shouldn't be the exercises that you base your entire workout around. With the rise of CrossFit, a lot of, like, I guess, let's call them, oddball exercises, not your traditional type exercise you do in the gym, like your bench press and squats and those type of things. If it's really had a rise in popularity, and by the way, I'm not a CrossFit hater. I've done a video on that as well, and talking about CrossFit and training for Jiu Jitsu with CrossFit. I'm not a CrossFit hater. Okay, let's make that clear. But the thing is, it's with CrossFit. Let's face it, the people that do it and want to keep things interesting, keep things fresh. So they and especially the people that own the CrossFit boxes, for their members, they want to keep things fresh. So they introduce new exercise. They do tons of exercise. And what they do, they've borrowed things from like the past and way back when, like old-timey type stuff that you kind of see, I guess, from centuries ago. But let's face it, an exercise in Europe in the 1800s, there probably wasn't a lot of gyms everywhere in 1800 in Europe or wherever, or United States or wherever. So people made up their own stuff and used what they had at hand. And again, I'm not saying these things don't work and are going to get you stronger, but are they going to get you strong? Is this the optimal way to become stronger? That's what you have to ask yourself. And I actually have another, I guess, theory on how the rise in popularity of using non-traditional objects for strength training. I think well, at least where I've seen it, it's, well, not personally seen like with my own eyes, but I've seen things in red and things like that, but where there's a lot of troops around the world now from the United States, and I remember doing a lot of reading and seeing, like, oh wow, these guys, obviously, they're fit people going to combat and those type of things in the mountains of Afghanistan, and these guys still want to maintain their strength, and they were building their own gyms over there. Really, it was pretty cool, just some of the stuff and the ingenuity they used. With creativity well beyond me, and so they were doing some really oddball things, and these guys obviously still had tremendous physiques, and did that work for them? Oh, absolutely. But would they have been doing those, say, if say they opened up a Gold's Gym or Powerhouse Gym on base or something like that? No, they'd probably be going there, let's face it. But the thing is, too, with so many people going around the world, in places like Afghanistan, Iraq, and setting up these types of gyms, now they've come back to the United States, and again, they think it's helped push the popularity of doing, the non-traditional type training. And in some ways, guys, I really am for it. Let's face it, I do sandbag workouts on the weekend, and typically on Saturdays, and so sandbags, that's another type of kind of non-traditional thing. It's you don't see those at a commercial gym, right? So I'm all for it. But again, I look at that workout that I do on my Saturdays, my sandbag workouts. That is like a supplement to my real strength training workouts. Primarily, I use it to just maybe core exercises, to get my core a little stronger. And those type of things, and some explosive exercise I like doing, but it's my main strength training is done in a real gym. And there's a reason too that those traditional exercises are around and will be around forever. Again, your bench press, your squats, your deadlifts, because they work. So they will never ever they'll never go out of style. I don't care what gimmicks, what type of equipment are made, it always goes back to those basic 3 moves. Especially what we do here for strength training for Jiu Jitsu, we want to allow as much time to train Jiu Jitsu as possible. So we want to make sure we're using the best exercises to get the most out of them. So for instance, you know, say if I have time, if I went to the gym and if I was going to do 4 sets of deadlift and then 4 sets of tire flips, all right, that's 8 total sets. It's great. I probably, though, you know, I'm not, again, I'm going to, will I get some value out of those tire flips? Yes, absolutely. For those 4 sets, I will do that. But I tell you one thing, you will get more value if you just went to the gym, instead of doing what I just said, 4 sets of deadlift and then 4 sets of tire flips after. If you did 6 sets of deadlifts, that will be more value to you than doing the 2 extra sets of the tire flips. That's the truth. And you'll probably, because of saving time, you're going to save your central nervous system. And you save your central nervous system, you're able to work out more and more frequent. And because of that, that means you are able to spend more time at your BJJ school. If you don't have access to a real gym, you can only like set up something in your backyard, like with sandbags and tires and using sledgehammer. Yeah, by all means, I encourage you. If you want, you know, to get stronger, you will get stronger. Okay, there is no doubt. But if you have access to a gym and be able to get things in, like your big 3, squat, deadlift, bench press, that will be the optimal way for you to become stronger. So guys, that's it. That's all I want to say. Hey, check out that video from MMA Coach. It is good. Check out his channel. It's a really good channel. So guys, thanks for watching. And as always, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. We'll talk to you soon. Ooosss.